it's weird. You have to you integrate more into the city because there's more city around you. You know what I mean? It's denser than is it's denser than DC. It's more dense than anywhere in California, really. So I think that New York, the skating meshes into the tapestry of the city more than in other cities. New York is the most aggressive city in the arts. It's the most aggressive city financially. Real estate is the most aggressive in the city, and I think that style carries through holistically throughout all aspects of life, and skating is not impervious to that. I think the city and skateboarding, they go together. The way that a city is the way the skating is. I had kind of a good skateboarding experience to see a relative comparison. And I grew up moving around a lot. So I got to see sort of East Coast skating, New York style skating, and then California skating all at the same time. And New York skating was always the most aggro. It's completely different now than it was when I skated, in the sense that skateboarding has been way more integrated into a mainstream sort of acceptance level. It was still sort of fringe-ish. So, whereas that made it a little cooler in some ways, it also made it less, there was less accessibility to skateboarding. There were less places to skate. I think there was way more technical stuff that came out of Southern California. Whereas here, I think East Coast, and I think the center of East Coast skating is in New York, it's bigger, nastier, more grinds, longer slides, and just more aggressive.
Well, over here I feel like it's a lot more street, boxes, ledges, rails, you got everything here.
Yeah, you can say it's hard because, like I said, I live in Brooklyn, and I have to travel all the way out here to Manhattan just to go to 3 skate parks.
Once you have your crew, your skate posse, you just go and do it.
SSC, Savage Skate Crew. And my Savage Skate Crew, it's like my family and my friends and my brother. He's right there.
And so basically we were destroying private property constantly. We were altering private property, or we'd go to a municipal place like a bus station and grind the shit out of a rail till it was gray, and it was there wasn't anywhere else to go.
I remember this one time, this cop said, "Stop skateboarding in the street." And then when I went on the sidewalk, he said, "Stop skating on the sidewalk." So I went back in the street and he chased me.
It's unlike anywhere else in the States. You're not really going to get busted, and you're not really going to go to jail for skateboarding on the street because it's not a real crime. You're not hurting anyone.
But I mean, usually the security's kind of they're cool about it. They kick you out casually.
I mean, you can go downtown at night and no one's going to bother you. It's ghost town down there. But you can go to Midtown during the day and you can't get kicked out, but who skates Midtown during the day?
Up here, it's pretty chill. You skate on the streets, whatever. They kick you out for 1 second and then you're back the next minute later and just keep skating.
I grew up in the whole skateboarding is not a crime sticker era because we used to get chased out of places all the time. Whereas now they just actually architect differently so that it's not as skatable.
So I think skating's really welcomed in New York. Just property, strict to property.
You innovate. The way that your style counts. That's part of the sport. I think that's an extremely healthy thing.
I think it's just a good way to let go of shit. When you're going through stuff, you just go skate and you'll be fine.
And it's something you could progress at.
It's not a team sport, but there's in a lot of ways the encouragement that goes along with the team sport.
Skating in New York City helps you get to know more people. It helps you get to make new friends, learn more tricks, and all different types of stuff like that.
It not only literally kept me out of trouble, it kept me fit, kept me exercising, and I had something to do, an objective. You purposefully take yourself out of a comfort zone, and that's how you get better at the sport. A society with a few grade curbs is better off if freedom of expression that skateboarding offers exists in that society.